Assata Shakur stated, "Nobody in the world, nobody in history has ever gotten their freedom by appealing to the moral sense of the people who were oppressing them. I'm not here to appeal to your morals. I wouldn't have to if your officers had had morals when they stopped Elijah on August 24th, 2019. They invaded his space. They hit, they kicked, and they choked him. They broke his bones. I think it was not 6 of his rib bones. They made him choke on his own vomit. They threatened to sick dogs on him, and they broke his sweet spirit. How many times do we have to hear tales of black men and other victims of police brutality to yell, 'I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe in Aurora every time one of my kids who's training because they're pre-Olympic athletes running down the street wearing a hoodie. I can't breathe every time one of my kids is speaking on a cell phone on the corner without fearing that they get shot in the back of the head like Rakia Boyd. I can't breathe every time my boyfriend has a cop in Aurora pull behind them simply because the cop is just driving down the street. I can't breathe. The officers that terrorized this young soul are already back out on the streets, according to sources in the news and in the media. They must have investigated themselves and found themselves not guilty. So release the tape. The tape should have been released as soon as it happens. Aurora PD and Chief Metz say that they stand for transparency, so stand for transparency. Release the tapes. Declassify Elijah McClain as a suspect so his family can be reimbursed for his cremation and laying his soul to rest. The Aurora City Council has more to do than just to write the paycheck to the victims. The moral, that word moral, obligation to have a community-led, transparent hiring of a police chief, one that can change the culture of APD, lies in your hands. Because right now, I can't breathe.
Thank you for your comment. As presented. And we will go on with consent calendar. Agenda items 9A through W can be taken together unless someone wants to pull one of them off. Does anybody want to pull an item off the agenda? Okay, hearing none, I would entertain a motion for items 9A through L.
Move to approve items 9A through
Second.
We have a motion on the floor to approve agenda items 9A through L. Is there any discussion?
What do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
Hearing none, call for the question on 9A through L.
Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Say his name! Elijah McClain! Say his name! Elijah McClain! Say his name!
Will council members please vote on 9A through L? Please vote on 9A through L.
Say his name! Elijah McClain! Say his name! Elijah McClain!
Councilmember Murillo, are you going to vote on 9A through L? Councilmember Hiltz, are you going to vote?
Are we attacking women again? Are we attacking
Mr. City Clerk.
No peace. No ICE or police. No justice. No peace. No ICE.
The motion carries on a vote of 8-0 with council members Murillo and Hiltz voting to abstain or abstaining.
If there was an option to abstain or to pull something off of consent for a discussion, that would have been nice.
What are you voting on?
Correct, but if I wanted to pull something
We
off
just
of consent,
voted on items 9A through L.
Sorry, Mr.
Is that okay? And Councilmember Hiltz and Murillo have a chance to vote now that they've been able to hear after you disrupted the meeting. Councilmember Hiltz and Murillo, would you like to vote? Would you like to vote on this item?
I believe there may have been. I believe there may have been someone who wanted to pull something off of the consent calendar, but that wasn't an option that we were given.
What item would you like to pull off?
Why are you yelling at her? Check your time. I'll put it like that.
I mean, apparently we've already voted without having that conversation, which was not. I mean, I was told to vote or abstain, but there was an additional conversation about the consent calendar that was wanted, but we on council were not given that opportunity because you chose to move forward. So I don't know how to go back.
Councilmember Hiltz, the question on the floor is items 9A through L. Would you like to remove one from the agenda?
You're abusing your power. You're abusing your power. She just
9C.
told you exactly what the issue was, and you're abusing your power by treating her in that manner.
Councilmember Hiltz, are you able to get the crowd to be quiet so we can carry on the meeting?
I'm not here to suppress their voices. That's up to you how you want to handle it.
Why are you taking it out on her? That's your job. I think you're more responsible.
I believe there was a
Mayor, there was a
second.
second.
9C.
Mayor, there was a second.
We are recessing this meeting. The Aurora City Council is moving into the Aurora room. There is a camera. If you want to go out in the audience or stay here and look at it, you can watch it.
Support you, Allison.
We are moving into the Aurora room to continue the business of this meeting.